lad, you'll be out at wind.
You've got to work where work is. I'm practically sweating any road.
You better look out, you'll get a chill.
If you know so much about it, give me an hand.
I did all the humping I wanted when I was a lad. And in weather worse than this and all.
Oh, Grandad, look, go and make a cup of tea or something. I'm dying of thirst.
I wouldn't have got dressed up like this if I were going straight back again. I'm taking Bess up Lane.
Well, nobody's stopping you. Look out. It's never milking already.
Well, Grandad can give you a hand with that after milking.
You'd help me then.
Won't take long with 3 of us on it.
3 of us? Who's going to do the 3rd?
Well, I thought you'd just stop for a breather. Ma's on her way up the lane.
Oh, aye.
She's not alone either.
Who's she with?
Mr. Ruskin.
I think I'll take Bess for a walk later.
Of all the nosy...
Oh, well, you wanted me to mash tea.
Ma weren't expecting Vicar, were she?
Not as far as I know.
Hey, come to check on Grandad, maybe. He has been getting a bit slack, not turning up Sunday mornings. What do you think?
How should I know?
Come in, Victor.
Thank you. Oh.
What on earth are you doing, Dad?
I'm making tea.
See that. You have to get dressed up to do it.
I've just been taking Bess for a walk. Oh, Matt's in Milkshed, Vicar.
Oh, does he want to see me?
Eh?
There's only 3 of us, Dad.
Oh, we're making it for them out there.
I don't know. One cat's away. All right, off you go. I want to have a word with Mr. Ruskin.
I've got to let it brew first.
Oh, yes. I had a message for you. Now, what was it?
For me?
Yes, from Liz. Yeah, it's gone right out of my head.
Oh, don't think about it, Vicar. It'll come straight back. Always does for me.
Oh, yes. Mrs. Hunter. She won't be able to help you with the teas for the Women's Institute. She slipped on the slide down Gooseland's Hill.
Gooselands, eh? Oh, I bet it was like glass up there.
Ah, and it's no joke when you're 18 stone. She finished up halfway to church on her backside.
Somebody break their neck on that slide one of these days.
Oh, it's never happened yet, Annie. Lads have been making a slide down Gooseland's Hill since I were a lad. It wouldn't be right to stop 'em. Not after all these years, would it, Vicar?
Well, that's a debatable point, Sam, but the fact is that Mrs. Hunter's had to take to her bed and nurse her bruises.
Oh, woman.
Can you think of anybody to help you?
Well, I'll have to. Will missionary still be coming?
Well, I haven't heard. Liz is trying to find somebody to stand by in case you can't make it. You can't think of anybody, can you?
You tried old Raystrick.
Tom?
Raystrick? Well, he should have a score of anecdotes about city life. But the question is, how will they go down with the Beckindale ladies? What do you think, Annie?
Oh, I don't know about that. Best ask him first, I suppose.
Well, I was wondering if you'd do that.
Well, I wouldn't promise anything, mind.
I offered to step into the breach myself, but Liz says it should be somebody whose face ain't so well known.
Oh, Mr. Raystrick's no pin-up.
Dad. Well, then.
Oh.
And you'll lend a hand with milking while you're out there.
You know, I hope I'm as good as Sam when I'm his age.
Serve the sugar, Vicar.
Thank you.
I'm not as patient as I should be. There's other things worrying me, and I take it out on Dad.
It was the other end of the Sugden family I was coming to talk to you about.
Oh. Matt?
I ran into him this morning in the village.
Did he say out?
About christening the twins? No. I'm finding it increasingly difficult to broach the subject to him. I've done it so often and got nowhere. I need a new opening.
Well, he was asking me. He doesn't argue, he just changes the subject. Might have been different if Peggy was still here.
Do you think...
I don't know what goes on in Matt's head. He was never a great talker when Peggy was alive.
You know, I think in some obscure way he blames God for reaping green corn.
More like Matt'd say, Peg's going were proof he doesn't exist.
Well, what can you do for a reasonable man who's lost his faith? I can't prove God exists. I just know he does. You know, I've never tried to convert anybody. I don't think you can, not wholly and completely. And I distrust any emotions that don't come from inside yourself. You know, I'd never have made an evangelist.
Something wrong, Matt?
Grandad said I was wanted in here. You don't want me then?
You tell Grandad I want to see him.
Matt, Mrs. Yillersley's coming to tea one day next week.
Oh,
I doubt as to whether you realise how grateful she is to you for letting her have Peggy's clothes.
well, I'm glad she can use them.
She'd be glad of a chance to say thank you.
I don't want any thanks.
Well, you'd be doing my wife a favour. Mrs. Yillersley's not the easiest of conversationalists.
Which day?
Well, I'll let you know. May I?
I better get back to milking.
So you're going to do it in bronze after all?
Oh, I'm going to have a go at it. Oh, mind how you're going, Forge. I've been digging out a new pit.
You know, Frank, I'm sure Vicar would have been satisfied with it in iron.
Oh, I happen he would, but I wouldn't.
You'll be out of pocket over it, won't you?
Shan't make much profit on it. Then you have to think sometimes that profit's not the point.
Oh, I'll bear that in mind next time I'm doing the housework. Amy! Can I come in?
Of course you can, Pet.
What you been doing with yourself all day?
Picking up hot moors.
All day?
Right, it was cold up there, wasn't it?
Well, at least you can breathe. I've forgotten what fresh air tasted like.
Tasted?
You should try living in the city.
Oh, no thanks.
Oh, don't say it like that, Janie.
How do you mean?
Well, obviously you won't be able to go on living on here forever.
Why not?
Well, what's Lord and Master been up to today?
Oh, usual, you know. Not much changes around here. Just going to go up to post with this love. All right.
All right.
Leave you two to have a good gossip.
Haven't you told him? Why ever not? You don't want him to hear it from somebody else.
There's no danger of that.
You're going to be in a mess soon, Janie. Why haven't you told him?
Frank's been offered a job in Essex teaching metalwork.
Very nice, too.
Well, you know how much he loves this place? His life here. Well, he does, don't you see?
I see, all right. But don't you like it, too?
Oh, yes, but... Well, it's not the same for me. Frank's been here since I...
Ever since you were a kid.
I don't know how he feels about this job, but given a free hand...
He hasn't got a free hand. He's got you, and very soon he's going to have...
I know. But I can't just throw it at him. Push him into something he may hate. Give him no option.
Only one way to find out. Tell him you're pregnant. Let him work it out for himself. It's all very nice and cosy here at the moment, Janie. But with one small bedroom and 3 of you to fit in, it's going to be anything but nice and cosy.
I know.
Women are so stupid. They spend hours trying to protect men from things they're equally responsible for. Oh! Clumsy.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Well, that don't matter. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, shut up! You're always going on about Frank. Can't you think about anything else?
Well, he is my husband. Why don't you go on about Tom? I won't mind.
I didn't tell you, did I? I divorced him.
Oh, won't keep you a minute.
Oh,
2 and 3 halves.
good day.
Pretty good. What can I get you?
What can I get you? Whatever it is you want in London. If I'm not kept waiting for... Well, if people don't keep me hanging about, I might be able to find time for whatever it is you want.
Oh, a blouse, Henry.
Oh.
That is, if you have the time and you wouldn't mind.
Oh, no.
I got a nice one from Gunter's, but I've never been able to get down there again. Well, I wondered if you could match it up for me.
Yes, but wear it...
Oh, I made it just in time.
Annie, forget something?
My tobacco.
Funny, I nearly reminded her myself.
Wouldn't surprise me if she forgot it on purpose.
Hey, didn't you make a New Year's resolution, Sam?
buy then, Henry? When you're in London?
What?
Gunter's, the blouse. I haven't been able to get anything remotely like it up here.
I'll do my best. I'm not much of an expert in ladies' fashions.
Well, take the old one with you. I'll go and get it.
Well, either come in or go out. What's the matter with you?
Silent. Holy.
Christmas is over, didn't they tell you?
That's funny.
Funnier still from where I am.
How did it get up there?
I don't know what he wanted. Stood there, saw Carol, and went out again. Must be senile decay or something.
Oh, not Mr. Pearson. He's as sharp as anyone I know. Oh, here you are, Henry. You show it to them in the blouse department, and it doesn't matter if it's a different colour.
All right.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not asking you to get me frilly underwear. Didn't you ever buy anything for your wife?
No.
Henry!
Maggie always insisted upon buying her own. I gave her the money, of course.
Well, it'd be a new experience for you, won't it? Oh, I'll put it in a bag for you.
Why didn't you ask him to stay and eat with us?
I might have done if I'd remembered to put pie in the oven in time.
Oh, marvellous, isn't it? Vicky calls round and everything else goes out of her head.
Nothing wrong with bacon and eggs. It's that better than half-baked pie. You two put them away fast enough, any road.
I know, but it was just like breakfast. I very nearly forgot and started day's work all over again.
Yeah. Well, no one's stopping you if you've got that much energy.
You doing out tonight?
I'm going over to try and sort out my Uncle Ben's car. Do you fancy coming over, Ma? There's no chance the twins are coming this way while his car's off-road.
Ah, well, I'll take Beatty one of my plants from the barn.
Oh, he won't like that, will he?
Who won't? Tall Raystrick? Well, half of them are going to be dead by spring any road.
Oh, we can't have one of Mr. Raystrick's plants dying on us, can we?
I'll put my coat on.
Should be fetching you a clip round the ear hole if you're not careful.
Oh, it's just a bit of fun.
May not be for Ma.
Tom Raystrick? Just a fella she was at school with.
You were at school with Carol.
No, but that was different.
All right. Ma's not all that old, you know. You wouldn't mind if she got wed again, would you?
Huh. Wouldn't mind. Can't see it happening, though.
It weren't till my mate started chaffing me about Peggy that I realised it was serious.
You reckon I ought to shut up, then?
It's up to you.
Oh, got to pop down Woolpack later. A word with Henry.
Hmm?
Going to discuss what we say about Hawthorne Cottage.
Well, I reckon it were a good idea.
I know, but Henry's against selling.
Well, don't let on what I've said. Otherwise, I think we're talking behind his back again.
Oh, I thought you got lost.
I've been up in attic.
Oh, does Ma know?
What?
You've been up there on your own again.
Well, she should do. I've been up there long enough.
Know what happened last time? You went mad. Thought you were going to fall down and break something.
Oh, she's a born warrior, is Annie.
You going to give us another recital?
How far did the water come up in Jam Jar? Huh?
As far as the mark I painted on.
Oh, well, it's worn off.
Shouldn't have gone so mad then, isn't it?
Oh, a good idea, though. Made just the right sound.
Does that sound right to you?
Sounds like you hitting a jam jar.
Oh, we'll try this. Right.
It's a drop too much.
Oh, thanks very much. I haven't finished.
Oh, it sounds better.
What on earth's going on?
Just as I thought.
Now what?
If you're going down village, Matt, you can give me a lift.
Well, you'll have to sit in back. I'm taking Ma.
I don't care where I sit. You can drop me off at Police House.
Oh, is it ready?
We'll be when you are.
All right, if I wash up in kitchen, I'm a bit grubby for the bathroom.
Oh,
Oh, no, I'll see who it is.
Start a bit for me. It's always his meal times.
Oh, hello, come in.
Have I come at the wrong time again?
No, it's all right. But if you want to talk to Frank, I'll get on in kitchen.
Mr. Ruskin, sit you down.
About this subscription. I think we ought to give people an idea what they'll be subscribing to, don't you?
Aye. A picture.
Something of that sort. Something they can look at and argue about and make up their minds about.
Well, I'll do the best I can for you, Mr. Ruskin, but be honest with you, I'm not much good freehand. Well, you saw my first sketches.
Well, it'd have to be a proper picture, otherwise it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
It'd probably do more harm than good.
I had a word with Lewis Potter.
Aye.
Do you mind?
No, should I?
Well, he said I wouldn't have to look far. Janie was quite a promising artist at school.
Be about all she was then. Oh, she'll tell you that herself.
Then-
Aye, it's not a bad idea, that, Mr. Ruskin.
Well, then?
Leave it with me. I'll see out land lies and let you know.
Oh, I better be off then.
Oh, it's no hurry, but his tea's waiting.
How is Ruth?
Oh, she didn't mean to be rude last night.
I could see that she was under some strain.
She's just got a divorce.
Probably the best thing she could do, if only for the kid's sake.
Oh, do you think so, Frank?
I don't suppose it was easy for her.
But easier than keeping the vows that she made in church. Is she staying long? I would like to have a talk with her.
Well, there's not much you can do now. It's been made final.
In the eyes of God, there's no such thing as divorce. Final or otherwise.
Evening. Who let you in here?
Amos.
Time you learned to knock on doors.
I didn't get much for tea tonight either. Bacon and eggs. Ma was so taken up with Vicky calling, she clean forgot to put pie in the oven. What do you think of that?
Now then, Joe, I can see you didn't come here to talk about Mr. Ruskin.
Right. Let's talk about Inglebrook.
I've told you what I thought about that.
I know, but now you've had a chance to cool down.
I said I'd think about it on my way back from London.
You can't think about it till you've heard the rest of what Cuthbertson had to say.
If you're talking about Hawthorne Cottage, I'm still against selling.
Look, Henry, you own freehold to Inglebrook, right?
Right.
And company owns freehold to Hawthorne Cottage.
Don't see what you're driving at.
If you're looking for somewhere to live,
Who said I was?
you're not thinking of staying here.
That's not to do with you, Joe.
Well, you'll never get planning permission to put up more than one house at Inglebrook.
What are you suggesting? Exchange freeholds?
I'm just doing like you said, looking at all sides at question. Now, there's no denying that adding Longacre to Inglebrook land makes common sense.
I never said it didn't, from a purely farming point of view.
But it don't make sense to have a new house at Inglebrook and Hawthorne Cottage lying empty.
Who said they'd be lying empty?
You mean let it, tenants?
Aye.
Oh, not be easy getting them out when you want to.
Well, why should we want to?
For when Matt wants to move back in.
Oh, I see.
Well?
I'd be morally bound to get out. Is that what you're thinking? Huh. Chucked out of Hawthorne Cottage, Inglebrook ploughed up. You'll have to have another think, my lad. I've got a few ideas, but I'm not going to talk about them till I get back from London.
Oh, glass cloth's wringing wet. Looks a nice bit of cheese.
Yes, it is.
Just a minute. That's a piece of Wensleydale.
Oh, that's right.
You've not got any cheese.
Now, look here, Amos.
Part of our agreement, food cupboards are private property. Private.
That's right, private.
Well, then.
How do you know I haven't got any cheese?
Here we are again, then.
I thought you'd have been back hours since.
Well, we put twins to bed and then stayed chatting. Don't you want to know how they are?
Well, how are they then?
Same as ever.
In that case, there's no point in my asking.
How did you get on?
I didn't.
Didn't they arrest anybody for you?
I told him police wouldn't be interested in his bell.
I've got rights the same as anyone else.
That thing's been missing for 25 years.
That's not the point.
Well, didn't Fred Allen believe you?
I've a good mind to report him. He didn't even take down particulars.
What do you expect?
Said his notebook were in his jacket. Sat there in his shirt sleeves talking about his dahlias.
Bet he never even offered you a cup of tea.
That Bellet shop is mine, and I'm going to prove it.
How?
Take its fingerprints.
You'll be laughing to the side of your face next week, and so will Fred Allen.
I reckon they had something in the old days, sewing themselves into their winter woolies as soon as frost came.
Slept 6 in a bed and all, you know.
Cosy, though.
Makes you wonder how they managed it.
Manage what? Oh.
It's funny what people can do when they set their minds to it.
Frank, I'm going to have a baby.
You're not.
I am. You don't mind?
Well, what do you think? It's about time I had someone to help me in Forge.
Oh, Frank.
Oh, steady on, lass.
I've known for days.
Have you?
I couldn't make up my mind whether to tell you or not.
Frightened of me?
Oh, no. It's just that, well, only having one bedroom here, you know.
Oh, I see. Now, you tell me what's more important. Stopping here with one bedroom and no baby. Or having a baby
I didn't know how you'd feel.
Well, I didn't sew myself into me winter woolies, did I?
Frank, you know we couldn't manage here.
Well, there's a simple answer if we can't.
And you can see the next episode of Emmerdale Farm tomorrow at 12 noon.